Hello, the game has started. It's me to go first. I've got a non-bingo-y rack, but I've got no duplicates, and I've got a good scoring tile in the Z. So, what have I got? I could play Milko, retaining the Z for next go, and clearing out the other high-scoring tiles. But is there something better? Yes, there is. I've got Milts for 52. Not a great rack, non-bingo-y, but I do have scoring tiles and vowels to go with them. Just looking to see if I've got anything down from the Z or through the Z. Can't see anything. But cow is good, and wok. So at the moment I could play wok above MI for a decent score and an okay rack leave. 2 vowels, 2 consonants, not great. Always at risk of being vowel heavy next to go. Now, what about column 11? Do I have a double-double? Not that I can see. I've got kowtows, but that burns the S. It would be nice to play off the G, W, and K, and I think Gauk is good, but that would leave a vowel-heavy rack leave. The best rack leave here would probably be just ES, but that's not going to happen. Nice bingo by my opponent. Eternize takes an S and a Z. S and a D, rather. Now my wok spot remains available, and I'm inclined to use it. 34 points. Can't see anything better. Although let me have a look at some of these floaters. Can't get the K or W on the double letter Scrabble, although I could play kowtow for 24 points. That's 10 points worse than this, so I'm sticking with this. Great, I have the first or the second blank, and I've got a slender lead, but I need to work my way through some of these scoring tiles before I can bingo. Certainly need to get rid of the J. I may struggle to get rid of the V and the J. And I'm just looking at sticking my S on the end of Eternize. I'm sure if my opponent's got a D or an S, he will take that spot, and he has. 82 points. Great score. So now I'm a bingo behind. What can I do with my J? Gom's not good, otherwise I could play jog in row F. Can't see anything across row B with the J tripled and then doubled. So I can play jog in row K, but that's sticking the J above this double word square. That can't be good. I can play jong. 28 points. I'm creating a new S spot, and the rack leaves okay. I was never going to get rid of the J, V, and G in one go. Right. Now, I have devious. Does that play? Not sure it does. However, this is a pretty good rack. Okay. Fewer options available now, and certainly if I had a bingo in column 14, down from the end of jong, it's not going to score very much. J takes nothing in front. Row K, quite good for an overlap. Devious doesn't work. Just checking that. It doesn't, so let me squiz through the alphabet, and do I have any floaters to consider? Well, there's the A. And that's about it, apart from these double letter sets, and I'm going to ignore them for the moment. So I'm basically looking for sevens. Couvards through an A. And I really could do with bingoing now, given that my opponent is ahead. That's devious, which doesn't work. I've got the un prefix. Devours. Does that work? Nope. I was going to say devious works in row F, but it doesn't. It doesn't end OS. Now, what about oversud? Is it oversud or oversuds? I think it's just with the sticky S. Just looking around in case there's anywhere else for devours that I've overlooked. Don't think so. So I've got the out prefix. That doesn't help me much. Okay, well that's a shame. I was hoping to come back with a bingo. Now what about TE? Can't see anything through that. Wow, it'd be nice to play right across the bottom of Anno Buy It and get a double-double. That would have to begin with a V. I feel there could be something here, but I'm reluctant to spend too much time looking for it. Okay, so what should I do? I want to create new bingo lanes or not obstruct the ones that exist, and that's the trouble with the V, because it doesn't allow a parallel play. And I'd like to get rid of the U as well. What would be ideal here would be a bingo. That's just not going to happen. I can't see anything down from the O of Anno Buy It, which doesn't use the blank. Maybe I should just change OUV. That seems a bit weak. What a tricky rack. So I could have a play ending SE. I just feel there is a bingo here. Maybe I'll have another quick look. I don't want to miss one. But I think I've got the time to do this. This is devious. Devious does not have an anagram. Can't see anything there. That's devours, no anagram. That's oversud, which I don't think is good. Devoutest through E something T. Okay, so I've got the letters. Do I have that here? Do I have that? Wow, I think I do. Devoutest for 68. And that's a pretty good pickup. Just waiting to see if this is challenged. Not totally sure of devouter, but it should be good, I think. Now, this is another quite a good rack. Wow. What about outlaced? I don't think it's good. I'm not going to try it, but if it is good, it's a triple-triple. Is there a 7 here? Not sure there is, although the letters look good. So is there, if outlaced isn't good, is there an anagram which is? I'm sure oculated isn't good. I'm just trying to think of possible anagrams in the hope that the real one, if there is one, comes to mind. Column 8, quite hot for a little short play, with the double letter square being under the E. If I can't bingo, I'll be looking to play off the U. Nothing else has to go. So column 8 good at the top and the bottom for getting premium tiles on double letter squares. Lodiculae is good. Wow, look at that. A natural triple from my opponent. 122 points. He's got a very good lead now, but still 44 tiles to come. 12 minutes on my clock. My opponent's opened a new bingo lane in column 14. I'm not going to spend time looking for a bingo here. I just don't think there is one. And the only floater to consider is the A, and I can't see a bingo through that. So what about the top or bottom of column 8? Can I get my C doubled? Still 3 S's to come. Well, yes, I can, but with a bad rack leave. Whoops. I was planning on playing deuce in that spot. What about the bottom? 11 minutes on my clock. Can't see anything at the bottom. I've got Alec at the top for 27 points, but it's keeping the U, and I think the U has to go. Maybe not. Oh, well, I only want to play the C for score. So what I can do is play duel, and then I'm creating a new S lane for bingos in row E. Look at that rack lead, that's no good. Far too many vowels, and still a load of vowels to come. Wow, I'm really struggling. It took me ages to find Devoutus, but that's fair enough. It's a 9-letter play. But usually candidate plays come to mind. And they're not coming to mind in this game. I could play Cloud. That's a candidate move. Keeping AE, not good. I've got Luco on my rack. Keeping AD, that's better. So I could play that here. I don't like it. It's not a great score. It is a decent rack leave. It is opening up bingo lanes, and it's leaving both hotspots in column 8 available. So I think I will go with this. That looks nice. I'm immediately drawn to the E of Luco. I've got the over prefix. I would have deviator through an I. Wow, another great bingo from my opponent. He's on fire. He has opened up a new triple lane. I don't think I can take advantage of it. So I could leave it open and create another one. So I can't do that by playing in column O, because that would just be opening up a triple, not a triple. How far am I behind? 200 points. That's quite a lot. Now, do I have a playable bingo? So many 7-letter lanes on this board. Over with Tad. Just can't see anything with that. I'm sure there isn't a triple. Only 8 minutes on my clock. I need to play something. I can't open up another triple triple. I just can't see a way of doing that. Just wondering if I've considered all of the floaters for a bingo. Ah, there's the I for deviator. Just one square out. So I need to get rid of the V and the O. I'm wondering about playing in column 8. I think this game is lost. I think it's inconceivable that my opponent would leave that open. So Vo scores 18 and leaves a very good 5-letter set. It's such a shame to kill my only hope of winning the game. So maybe I can do something better than that. 7 minutes on my clock. That's very little. This has been a brutal game. Well, I do like playing off V and O. I was thinking about playing Vo to create a new triple triple, but then both are easily killed by playing at A1, so that's no good. It seems so wrong to be destroying my only chance of winning. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play Evo here. Maybe if my opponent's... Well, I can't see any reason why he would leave that open, but who knows what madness might strike. Evo for 10. Not great. I certainly don't have a bingo through the A. Add rate is good, but that's only a 6. Too many duplicates on this rack. Although sometimes there is a bingo there, which is difficult to spot. Not too many floaters on this board. 7-letter lanes. Not much else. So I kept trade, and the 2 tiles I picked duplicated tiles on my rack, which is a little bit annoying. Mind you, there's a ton of A's to come, but the duplicate D was the only remaining D, and there were over 30 tiles in the bag. Just wondering if I've got anything through the O, and I don't think I do. Wow, my opponent does actually... Ah, do I have D aerated? I'm just going to type this in and see. D air, I don't. That's a shame. Why did that fail? D, yeah, only 1E. Wow, that would have been fantastic. So 5 minutes on my clock. Can I create a new lane? So I've got D. I don't want to miss a triple triple in row A. I've got the ED ending. I think there's just too many A's and D's going on there. I don't want to just play off a couple of tiles and score something crappy. I need to do something which is good. But I am going to leave row A open. So I'm just going to play DAS here, creating a new lane, or a new couple of floaters, and a new lane in column 4. I draw the Q, not good. But there is the U of Luco, so I will be able to play this. And there's quite a few A's to come, so if I played just Qua, then, and I picked an A, I would have a decent 5-letter set. I've got Trank on my rack. Tranked, not good. So where are the Q spots? Qua for 24. With all the A's to come, that just invites a response from my opponent, scoring quite well. It would have been fun if de-aerated had been there. I don't think I've ever had a game with 2 triples. Oh well, that possibility has ended. So I now need to lose with dignity. 22 tiles left, 4 minutes on my clock. So what about playing quad? I don't want to gift my opponent the A hook, and I don't need to do that. Ratcliffe's quite good. It goes well with the A of Das, and I'll probably draw an A anyway. So I'm going with this. I don't draw an A. Now, is tinnery good? A place where they make tin. If it is, then it plays in row K. But I don't think it is good. So do I have anything through the D or A? "14 minutes on my opponent's clock. He's had a fantastic game. Nearly 500 points in just 6 minutes. I've got very little time left, and I've scraped my way to 250, but that's just the way things go sometimes. I've got Orient in column 8, but that leaves the Y, and I'd like to get rid of that. I'd like to get rid of N and Y, and then Inter is a good set. Nice play by my opponent. So where can I get rid of N and Y? 16 tiles left. I don't want to expedite the end of the game because I'm behind. So I want maximum chance to bingo to reduce the deficit. So I could play Yon. Not a great score, just 14. I could play Nye in row K as well. For the same score, but opening a new bingo lane. I think I'll do this. But am I missing a much better spot? It's not a very good score, 14 points. And the Y is a good scoring tile. Can't use the triple letter square here twice. I'm short on time. I'm going with this. Okay. So this does not make a 7. Despite it having the best 6-letter set in Scrabble, retain. However, I have Dentaria and Rain Date in column 1. And maybe my opponent will be distracted by my Nye play, which, although creating a new bingo lane, has incidentally also eliminated one. Now, what if Dentaria is blocked? I don't have anything through the A, although that would probably be blocked as well. No 7s, so what about the O? Well, this board has really dried up now. Let me look at the vowel situation. 6 out of 21 tiles. Wow. Great! Dentaria stays available. So, let me get this down. Dentaria for 80 to add a little bit of respectability. Wow, and that is a pretty good pickup. And look at this heap of garbage. Wow. Absolute misery for my opponent, but he won't mind. He's got a massive lead. However, can I bingo again? Just to reduce the margin of loss. Mouse tail through an O and an E. Can't see anything with just one O. Now, do I have Stimula? Wow. Is Stimula good? Or is it just Stimuli? Opponent takes out the O, but I do have a lane for bingos beginning with S. If Stimula was good. So Stimula, Stimuli. If Stimula was good, Stimula's not good. Just wishful thinking. So what about the A? Anything beginning with that? I don't think so. 2 minutes on my clock. Opponent does have a U. But he's not going out in 1, so I need to go out in 2. Have I overlooked any floaters for a bingo? I don't think so. Squad is good. So if I played Hast, £29 points, keeping Mule. Can't see anything. So what about Hist? Maybe that's better. Alum. Does Alum play? No. But what I have just seen is that I have Ilium now down from the eye and across from the eye of Dentaria. So I'm going with this. Can't see anything from my opponent, but I don't need to worry about that. He can't block both of my outs. Do I have a third out? I think Muil is good. Muil. Can't see anywhere for that. Pilum is good, but that doesn't quite work. What about the R? Well, anything through the R is going to score less than my Ilium spots, both of which score the same. 11 minutes on my opponent's clock. £18 points for him. Okay. Let me get this down. Ilium for 14. Just wait for my opponent to formally end the game. Which he does. And the final score, 397 to me, 558 for my opponent. A winning margin of 161 points. So well done to my opponent. An excellent victory for him. Let's see what I missed. Now, before I check or have a look at the moves, let me check that word outlaced. It was blocked, so I never had a chance to play it. But let's see if it was good. Invalid. Fantastic. So, back to business. This was my opening rack. I played Milts. That looks fine. Nice rack for my opponent. He's got a ton of bingos. My rack. And I play Walk, and I still like that. Nothing obviously better. And what a dream pickup for my opponent. And I buy it for 82. My rack. I just thought for a moment I had Voyages. But that doesn't contain a J. Okay, so Jong for 28 looks fine. Opponent's rack, nearly another bingo, a great rack. He plays Faye for 32. Now, I'm only a bingo behind. I thought I was going to bingo. Did I miss something? Oh no, I did. I played. Yes, Devoutest. Wow. Okay, and that was the only bingo. And that was a dream for my opponent. He only has one bingo, but it's a triple-triple. And now I'm in trouble. I'm 130 points behind. I need to come back hard and fast. And I almost could with this rack. It looked like there may be a bingo here. Was there? No, there wasn't. And Luco 18, yeah, it's behind these plays, but it's keeping AD, which is better than all of these, apart from Lude, racks. Lude D4, yeah, possibly a better play, or probably a better play. Now, this is my opponent's rack, and he has a choice of bingos of 2, and he's now even further ahead. I don't have a bingo here. What did I do? Yeah, I play Evo, and that's just to keep row A alive. And to keep a bingo-y 5-letter rack leave. All of these suggestions either play in row A, or they burn a lot of tiles. So Evo still has some merit in terms of winningness. Opponent plays Exo. I thought for one moment I had a triple with de-aerated. I didn't. What did I do? I played Das. Yeah, and although that doesn't appear here, everything here kills the rat cleave. However, Dead is 20 odd points more. Yeah, probably a better play, but equally unwinning. Opponent running into consonant problems. He plays Reef, and that kills the triple possibility. I play Quad, which looks fine. Opponent plays Yearn. Tinnery, not good. If it was, it would play in row K. I play Nye for 14. E7. Oh, wow, that would have been a better spot. Now and Reefy. Yeah, that's what I would have done if I'd seen it. Opponent plays Prance. I have Dentaria to breach the 300-point mark. Opponent plays Bow. Good. Stimulant, not good. What do I do here? Oh, yes. Well, I play Hast for 29. Opponent plays... here he plays Patu. And finally, Ilium for 14 was the optimal outplay. So, a pretty exciting game. Always good to have a triple, especially if it's your own, which wasn't the case in this game, but delighted to have found Devoutest, even though it gave rise to the triple. And overall, just a pretty exciting game. So I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I will see you next time.